deal with airplane peanuts?
What's the cutest race of baby?
Black babies. Oh, the
No,
cutest.
Girls always say black babies.
You think Asian, right?
I do think Asian babies
Is
are the
second.
cute.
Very close second.
See, girls always say black babies.
Yeah.
I've always thought Asian babies are the cutest. And then, then they grow up.
Yeah.
If you could just keep them that way.
I understand that. But the thing is that what you don't realize is that...
You look like a baby that you just... that they inflated.
A blow-up baby.
I'm a blow-up baby. That's really good.
Like a bike pump.
That's Korean penises have purple shading in it.
Do they really?
Yeah. Like the sack is very dark.
Well, your sack is very dark.
No, our sack.
Yours.
As a people.
I think I've seen other... Google, our Korean sack's always dark. Our Korean nut sack's always dark. Because yours is oddly dark.
No, they're all... I'm not an anomaly.
No, I think you are.
If there was a dark sack competition in Korea, I wouldn't win it.
You get close.
I would take third.
Third or fourth.
I would take third.
You'd be on the
or fourth.
podium. You'd place.
I would probably, yeah. On Dying Up Here,
Yeah.
I asked my agents, I go, is there I know it's about the 70s, I know about the store, because that showcase that they saw Eric Griffin, I was on that showcase.
The only reason you wouldn't have been on the show,
Yeah.
because you'd be perfect for it, is because there was no Asian comics in the 70s.
I know, but can I say this, though?
I'm serious. That's the only reason
why.
why.
But the bar staff was Thai.
Yeah.
So I even asked that. I go, maybe
No, because that's not a big enough. That's not a role. You wouldn't do that shit. You wouldn't get to talk.
Yeah, I'd have a line.
No, you'd want to have real
what would
lines.
the line
Double whiskey for, you know what I mean? Richard Pryor. Or whatever. You know?
Double whiskey, Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
And the award for best guest star goes to Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
That looks like you have a pussy. Stand up. Stand up for a second. Doesn't that look like he has a pussy? Because it's like thick right there, that little bump. That's so good. Do we have a marker? Can we Sharpie like a clit?
Yeah.
I want to Sharpie draw like a little clit. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Let me get close. Because here, come here. It kind of looks like you have, like if I just, hold on one second. If I just, I'm going to send that and be like, look at this babe sent me her pussy, bro.
Send it to Delia.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Looks like a pussy.
Yeah, look. The stomach looks bad though.
No, but I'll just go. Just this heavy girl is sending everybody DMs of her naked. You know what I mean?
He also has a TV show out now called "I'm Dying Up Here" with Eric Griffin, the fat black we've had on the show,
And Al Madrigal.
and Bean. We had Bean on the show too, Al Madrigal. And I know you don't like when I get racial, so we edit that or what?
What?
Well, I just said Bean, and I just
Oh,
said...
no, you can say Bean.
That's a popular
He said
phrase.
fat, black, and bean.
Bean's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we have the lead. Are you the lead in the show?
Well, there's many. It's an ensemble.
But who's number one on the call sheet? That lady.
Melissa Leo. Yeah.
Yeah.
The girl that won
Okay.
an Oscar.
All right. Relax.
Well, you asked.
I've never heard of her before.
Melissa Leo.
You never
oh my
have?
God.
What movie did she do?
She's from Fighter. Or that with
the fighters where
Played
she
the
won an
mom.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
she's
plays
great.
the mom. She's amazing.
She's amazing.
Bobby doesn't know who she is.
But what number are you on the call sheet when you see it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
2.
Always do.
You have to be 2.
No,
Top 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is Eric below you though?
he's so big. I don't know where he is. He's everywhere.
No. There's a billboard in New York with just him on it. One of them.
It's the whole building.
I know. And I said, if anyone doesn't know who you are, if they see this guy on the thing, I'm dying up here. It looks like a PSA for diabetes. And he goes, and he got so mad. He didn't text me back. Yeah, he looks awful on that fucking building. I'd get in a car accident.
Oh my God. Why would you want to be Korean? If I was gonna change my race, I wouldn't go to Korean. Japanese, at least. At first, I mean, they're the best.
They really aren't.
The Japanese are the best.
They're not the best.
The Japanese are the
They're
best.
good. They're good.
Who's better, Japanese or Korean?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Really?
She
Really?
loves anime.
Yeah.
You're asking
I
the
wonder
wrong
how many white people want to be Filipino. I wonder.
I would be Filipino.
Okay, so if you had a choice
Between
being
Korean,
Korean and Filipino,
I'd be Filipino.
why?
Because the color of their skin is beautiful. Look at that brown. It's brown.
It's like-
and yours is like.
It's beautiful.
It's not.
It's angelic.
It's urine. It's almost.
It's not urine.
It's
not
urinic.
urine.
It's urinic.
It's not urinic. It's not urinic. It's not.
It's urinic in nature. Look at how gorgeous their skin tone is. It's beautiful brown skin. It's beautiful. I would easily be Filipino over Korean for sure. You play games like Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
Where you don't like anything of that world if it was real, but you like it in a game.
That's every game. Fuck nut.
No.
Yeah, if I'm playing Skyrim, I don't want to slay a dragon in real life.
Yes, you do.
All
Asian people are somewhat fascinated with dragons. It's a part of your culture. You guys
so
dance. You guys do
funny
dancey things with it. You guys do. This guy.
Yeah. And I'm going to just say this. Is Game of Thrones my culture? Fuck you, white dude.
Well, no.
It's a part of your culture as well.
But those dragons are a little too ridiculous. You guys
You're going to say our dragons have smaller dicks?
No. They're just brightly colored dragons. You guys like bright colored dragons.
Right.
You like those. Those are the dragons you like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I get it. Yeah. More for
Celebration
celebratory.
dragons.
Yeah.
You know the thing about prison is if you touch her.
Were you molested?
Huh? Was I molested? No. I was
Were
never
you molested?
No, I was never molested.
You act like you were. You have an anger.
You act like you were molested.
I was molested.
I know. So we don't act alike at all. What do you mean? You're the one who whips out your dick all the time and tucks it in your butt and does weird stuff. Molestation signs.
Out of all the white dudes I know, man, like I let you were very funny, number one. But
Thank you. I love you.
I let you get real racial with me.
Yeah. That's because,
Tell me why.
I just feel like there is a relationship that we have that we understand that I'm superior to you race-wise.
Yeah.
And you know what gets me even more mad? I imagine our neighbors are going, that guy's a fucking asshole. Because they never hear her.
Right.
They just hear me yelling. And I've never hit her.
I know you haven't.
Never.
Never. Yeah, you've thought about it though. Yeah. So I'm playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Video game.
The new one.
Yeah,
it's so good, huh?
So one of the little goals is to kill 5 cougars.
Not easy.
With a bow and arrow. Finding a cougar is like running into, in real life, an Eskimo.
Sure.
Let me ask you something. How many Eskimos have you ran into in your whole life?
Honestly, 0.
Exactly. And I have to kill 5 of them.
You have to find them in the game and kill them.
Yeah, and they're very rare.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I finally have one. I've been looking for 3 hours.
Got one.
I pull back on my bow and arrow, right? And this is what I hear. Sweetie! I turn like this, and I go back to the screen. He had hit my neck, the cougar. And my eyes roll back, and I fall to the ground, and I die. And I look at her, I go, what? And then she starts crying.
I didn't cry.
A little bit. You were so upset. Like, I don't know when to say anything. You know what I mean?
Well, okay.
And I'm like,
It wasn't a short YouTube video. This is a 16-hour-a-day game.
Yeah.
So I don't know when to interject.
Did you know that the cougar was there?
No.
Yeah, but now you know. Look at how fucking great this is. I don't know what year this is from, but this is MTV2.
Celebrate our differences. We got to celebrate our differences. Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo. We got to celebrate our differences. Nacho taco, chimichanga. It's beautiful when the whole world sings together.
My aunt, that does not offend me.
It shouldn't.
I love it.
Yeah, it's not. It's funny.
If television was like that, I would watch it again.
But I got to tell you,
Yeah.
okay, you're saying that as an Asian person, it's not offensive to you, but I'm sure other Asians are offended, and I'm sure
I think they
this
are.
is radically offensive for black people. You don't think this ooga booga boo?
Oh, you don't think ching chong ching is fucking not fucking?
No, because that's what you guys sound like.
I bet you money if Ian Edwards was here,
He would go like
and
this.
he would go.
Here, I'll tell you.
Yo.
Exactly. After you played, he'd go, that's ridiculous.
I know.
That's
It's
exact-
ridiculous.
Man, y'all crazy.
Yeah, but I think that if Gabriel Iglesias or George Lopez saw the Mexican thing, that we would all laugh in the same room.
I bet you most black people wouldn't think that's funny.
It probably isn't. No, that's fucking racist.
That's
Look at the
racist
bone.
as
I just
shit.
didn't realize that
It's
was
a
a
bone in
bone
their
sticking
nose?
out of their fucking nose.
And this was, by the way, this is my first acting gig. I've never. This is
Yeah.
No, you know what I don't like? This is actually something that I know you know. I don't like it when someone looks at me and says to their friend or goes, and then the friend goes, oh, yeah. I can hear them do that.
Yeah.
Right. I've had that happen.
If any, you have to have that all the time. If anything, just come up to me and just go, hey, man, whatever, say whatever you got to say, and then leave. There's nothing more uncomfortable than I see someone staring at my face.
Yeah.
And going, is that?
Yeah.
It's so
I've
weird.
had this before. Is that what? Yeah, this is that. And then you see their face go like this. Like they're angry about it, right? And you're like, what did I do?
no, he's pointing down there. He
Got
got
it
you
from down there.
No, he got you a gift over there.
Oh, you did? What is it? Cereal?
Just get it.
How do you not know what it is? How do you not understand this joke that George put this stuff in here as a bit? He thinks this is there I am on the box.
George, good one.
See?
Very good one. Like if you harm me,
Yeah.
right, I'll do something like passive aggressive.
Yeah. Well,
Like you know, if I run into somebody that's harmed me, and I'll go, hey, and hug them, and go, great, sad, and then like a week or a year later, I'll do something behind their back that affects them.
You're like a lady. That's like what a lady does.
I know. My dad died. My dad died. Put me in.
Yeah, his dad is dead, guys.
Yeah.
Why don't you put him in the thing?
You know, it's funny.
Put him in the thing.
Is your dad alive?
I have 2 dads. I have 2 dads.
Yeah.
I have 2 dads.
Would you consider Buff Eyes your dad?
Who?
Buff Eyes.
Who's Buff Eyes?
Rogan.
You think he's my dad?
Yeah.
Is he my dad?
You get like a little like, you know what I mean? You look at him like your dad kind of.
Why don't you like Rogan?
I love him. Interesting.
Why?
It's so funny what you're doing right now because obviously I love him.
Well, you called him my daddy. Like, oh, I am president. Like, you don't like him. You love him.
No fucking.
Posted that.
Who did?
He did.
Ned did.
Yes.
Sia.
Yes.
But not with all the stuff cut out?
That is the very video from his Instagram.
I thought someone was trolling.
He did that.
Oh, he
posted.
Wow.
Probably the funniest thing he's posted.
It was very funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was being
He's
subversive. Okay, so that's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to talk to him, I think.
I don't know him. I didn't know if that was a bit.
You've never met him.
Never met him.
Ever.
No. A guy that I'm friends with and him have a weird history.
Yeah.
This guy, Joe Rogan.
Who's that?
They have a weird. I don't know the whole story. I don't know the whole story. But what I was told is, this is just me. This is just from what I've told.
Hearsay.
I've been told, Carlos. I've been told Carlos and Joe were hanging out.
Yeah.
Joe and Carlos have extremely similar briefcases. They went to dinner, and like in a movie, Carlos took Joe's briefcase and walked home with it and used the contents inside like it was his own. Everything inside the briefcase.
Calculator.
Every calculator, pencils,
Notepads.
clothes.
Clothes.
And Joe called him out on saying, you stole my briefcase. And everyone got so mad because people hold briefcases pretty sacred.
That's what happened.
That's what I was told.
Wow.
That's what I was told.
Did you see the documentary
Popsy.
Trials of Gabriel Fernandez yet?
I don't think I can watch it.
Why?
Because did they beat the shit out of that kid? They torture him. They feed him cat food, which is normal for you guys. But they do all that stuff.
They didn't feed him cat food. They fed him cat litter with pee on it.
So it's the woman and it's her son and it's her boyfriend, and they just torture him. Why?
For shits and giggles. I know the real reason why is because that they suspect the kid to be gay.
Oh, is that really what
Right,
it is?
so 'cause
I
he
see. Now I
has, like,
definitely don't want to
feminine-
watch. This is
feminine-
so gross and sad.
Yeah. The boyfriend admits that he did it.
Doesn't care.
No, he cares. He's on trial, and he just his defense is I did it, but I didn't intend to kill him.
What is that? How is it? That's insane. That's like saying I beat
know.
someone to death, but I didn't
the
really
logic
mean to.
for me is that every time you brutalize a boy, you know that death could be a
A
consequence.
child, by the way, not a boy.
It's an 8-year-old boy.
Yeah, that's a little tiny boy.
Right. So the dude's on trial, right? And the jury, all of the jury is like, yeah, guilty.
Give him the death penalty. Yeah.
Except for juror number 7, a Chinese man.
Oh no.
And this fool is just like, I don't know, from where I come from. I swear to God, I don't know if it was intent to kill because the thing is, I don't know his heart.
No way.
His heart could be, dark and evil. And I'm literally going, you ching chong! Press the button, ching chong! I'm literally fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But they finally flipped them. They both got the death penalty, right?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the jurors goes, hey, ching chong, look at me. Right?
I don't think they said that.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Focus, right?
We got to get a bigger gong.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
You did a thing last night that was very European. You kissed my hand 3 times.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that a fucking New York thing?
No,
or
he
is that
just
your
thought, he
thing?
thought you were King Jong-un. That's what
Yeah,
he
that's
told
what
me.
it was. Yeah,
He said he got confused.
yeah, I was paying respect to the dear leader.
Oh, you were?
That's what it was.
Yeah, he's paying respect.
Maybe it's a white people thing.
No, you know what I think it is, Bobby?
Hey, I'm just like, no, just don't point
Okay.
fingers at. Don't.
No,
First of all, you know what? Your days of pointing fingers at little Asian people is over.
Oh,
Okay?
no. They're just beginning. No.
You guys know I'm a Trump supporter, right?
So are we. I mean, that's you're gonna get away with it because you got the right look. But if you're speaking our language right now, yeah, I think he's just making good choice after good choice. And if fucking cucked out Hollywood wants to say something different, they can say it. We're in Bobby Lee's fucking mansion right now, and it's what it is. Yeah.
I was kidding, but yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. Any show I got on in the beginning would be doing the open mics and then either bringing 3 people, handing out flyers, but most of them were, hey, I have a bar show. I don't know who you are, but heard you're a physical therapist, which is a doctor to them. Can you take a look at my back or my knee or so many dicks? I'm not even trying to be funny. It's like so many comedians would be like, can you look at my penis?
For what? For like something wrong?
STDs. And I'd be like, but I'm a physical therapist. Like I give massages. They were like,
And they're like, yeah, look at my dick.
Look at my dick.
Give me
And
a
I'd be
massage.
like, look, I'm not licensed to tell you this, but it is herpes. But I get why the Japanese had to do what they had to do. We were not treating them fairly, treating them like second-class citizens since World War I. And then they came and then we stopped fucking paying for their oil. We stopped the oil. We said, we're not giving you any more oil to take over fucking China. So they said, listen, babe, the only way we're gonna have to try to blow the Pacific feet out of the ocean. It didn't work.
Yeah.
And then the whole country got put in a microwave. But that's just what's going to happen. But I'm not. But what I'm saying is,
If you
I
mess
don't
with the boys,
blame
that's
the
what
Japanese.
happens.
You
Yeah.
mess with the boys. You woke up the boys.
Yeah.
It's a situation. It's unfortunate that happened. But I do not blame the Japanese for doing what they did. And I also, war is disgusting. It's ugly and it sucks. But it's not going anywhere.
But But do you think this is probably open for debate? But do you think that nuclear bombs was a little too much?
I think
It's a little heavy-handed.
Yeah.
right?
I think
Yes, a little. It was a little.
I'll say this. I think the second one was a lot. You didn't have to do the second one. And the first one is debatable. I wouldn't have chose to use it, but think about the other options from the Allies' point of view. They said we're going to lose 1 million soldiers if we invade Tokyo. Or we can just drop some nuclear juice on these people and see what happens.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was right. I don't think it was right what the United States did. I do not.
Just don't call it juice.
But
Yeah, juice. It's
Don't
a
call
little
it
weird.
juice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a little weird.
It's a little bit more of a boo-boo.
Yeah,
Juice
sorry.
made it sound a little
Yeah,
more
it's like
friendly.
well, they
Want
kept
some apple
saying,
juice here?
Well, no, they kept saying Well, listen, Truman kept saying to Japan, he said, just give up. Your country's lost, give up. And the Japanese pride said, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. So he said, you're giving us no choice. Either you give up by today, and we're not, or you're going to be a bento box. And then that's what happened. You know what I mean? And I know that that's unfortunate.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm just, and I'm
Everyone's going to be a little traumatized after that.
All right, I'm an instigator.
Yes.
I don't care. here. I am one.
Why are you deaf all of a sudden? What are you talking about? I'm an instigator.
Instigated.
Stop. Are you a mute?
I don't know.
I look like John Stamos' like retarded brother. Like
Don't say
special
that.
needs. That's what they call me.
We call him special needs Stamos.
That's my
That's
nickname.
his name. And we also call him Yanni Omos because his head is almost big enough. He's almost handsome. He's almost got a big enough dick. He's almost had a career. He's come close. And he's almost gay. That's the thing with us. Is I'll say this about us is we're a podcast. Number one, we're a podcast that's on the run. We just feel like we say shit. We're here for a good time, not a long time. The history hyenas. We can confidently 100% tell you we are not gay, but we can also tell you we are not straight. So I just don't. Did you have some cake for your birthday?
Yeah, a little bit. I was playing video games. I have the headphones on. Yeah. And my brother and I were, we're in a house, and we could hear footsteps coming in, right? And we're scared, right? I'm like, Steve, wait, flank him, right? And I'm upstairs with the gun, right? We already had our loadout, right? So I have my loadout, right? I'm, my point, right? All of a sudden here's, happy birthday, right? And literally, right, my fucking neck clinked like that, and then and my left arm came numb, and I almost had a fucking stroke. I turn around, it's these fucking little fucking island gooks, sneaky little island gooks like they did in fucking Platoon.
Yeah.
Right, in Platoon, the Ho Chi Minh, right? Remember? Right. And they dig holes. They live in a tree for 3 weeks with a banana and a fucking handgun.
Bananas.
That's why they won the fucking war.
Banana's good to lower blood pressure.
Yeah, I know, but right. But that's how they won. These little fuckers, right?
Yeah.
They know where all the holes are.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. They'll just hide in a hole for fucking a month,
She
right?
put it up
And then
on-
when somebody comes, they snatch them.
She put it on Instagram. Didn't you guys put that up on Instagram, the video?
Right. I almost had a fucking stroke. So when I get
Oh, well, your dad did die of a stroke.
dude. All my family members,
I
right,
remember.
have had strokes and they've been paralyzed from the neck down.
They smoke cigarettes though? Cigarettes is
I
big.
smoke too.
Oh, you smoke too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I told you about my grandmother. For 25 years, she never left the house.
Right.
And then, I told you about the welts and stuff.
Didn't you have a grandmother too who got run over by a tank or something? What was that story?
Oh fuck!
You told me that on Tiger Belly.
Yeah. I had a aunt, you know what I mean, who was run over by a military. Oh, there it is.
Happy birthday!
Dressed like Freddy Krueger.
Happy birthday to you!
Oh, it's so funny. I like at the end, the last part when they just still look at his face.
Birthday
Right here at the end.
I can watch this shit.
Happy birthday to
I would have came at the end and hit him with a fucking wiffle ball bat. It's interesting you say that because I did the Ancestry.com and I thought my whole life I was half Italian, half Irish, like every other white piece of shit from any big city, but I found that I'm almost 80% German. Yeah. So it is interesting you say the Schindler thing because I have a little bit of the Nazi thing, you know. I like everybody.
I understand that.
I don't want to push anybody in ovens. I mean, I am for the wall, and but I want to make sure everyone here has their passport because you guys are looking at me, and I'm getting a little, I'm getting a feeling the walls are coming.
But I
want to
say this,
but I don't want to hurt any Jews.
Right. I know you don't, but you didn't even have to go.
Right.
Ancestry. You could have just called me and I would have said you're 80% German.
You know.
Look at that face.
Yeah.
You see Schindler's List?
Yeah.
We all look like you, bro.
I remember like one time Piff the Magic Dragon came in and he was a little late and I felt bad because he's like, hey, I'm stuck in traffic. He's got his fucking dragon costume on, even though he sells tickets. You're like, Jesus, it's got to suck.
You don't know him?
No.
Yeah.
He got America's Got Talent.
Yeah, he like won America's Got Talent. He's got millions of dollars, but he's got to walk around in a fucking dragon suit.
Yeah.
And I remember he was like
He does
late.
magic.
Yeah, so you feel bad. You're like, what the fuck? This kid's in a dragon suit. It was the summertime, but he's got to do it. It's the acting. He's making real money. So he sat down, and they had some sandwich shop had come with sandwiches, and I went to go give Piff a piece of sandwich because I felt bad. And Jim Norton was like, don't give him any food. This isn't a fucking fort. And then he just, and then Jim, he said, and I was like, I just trying to give the kid a sandwich. He goes, you give him a piece of food, you get the fuck off my show. And I was like, oh, this is great. He said, this isn't a fort.
Yeah.
Is everyone really molested here? Or
Yeah.
For
No,
real?
but he
Not
wasn't.
this one.
He was
I don't know.
cat shaped.
You guys?
No, he wasn't, no.
Just
Yeah.
weren't? All right.
You're unmolestable. That's all. I was a really cute
If we
kid.
played a basketball team, instead of shirts and skins, it would be molested versus non-molested. You'd have a really good 3-on-3 game right now.
Yeah.
Well, I also know a female comedian that we all know that's a popular podcaster. I don't want to say her name, but she had, somebody show up at her house.
I believe it.
That was like repping another podcast, right? And going, I know where you live. You know, what I mean? So it's
That is, yeah.
you know, and you know that happens, and that's fucking scary shit. you
Sure,
know?
of course, of course.
Someone just sent me bananas to my front door
That's
because we have a
delicious.
banana break on our podcast.
That's good.
You know how creepy that is?
Bananas?
No,
Just
someone knows-
random bananas.
Yeah, potassium. They're good for potassium. They're high in potassium.
I love
They have lake
bananas.
bananas. They are a little high in fat, a little high in cal.
Yeah,
I've been doing
yeah.
my Fitness Pal, and they're about 150 cals. Large banana.
And also something that you mentioned earlier too. It's like, you know, other comedians canceling other.
I don't trust guys with no shoelaces. By the way, I don't trust George at all anymore.
You know what
Yeah.
that? You know
what about
that-
Velcro?
Velcro I can deal with because it, you know, it's like you're retarded.
Is that because God didn't concentrate when they were making us?
I don't know.
It's
my
got to be
father-
something, though, right? I know where you're going.
Yeah, yeah.
I know where you're fishing, and I agree.
Because I feel like he, right, when he made you,
Yeah.
he took a day.
Yeah.
Like he's like, get the chins in, right? Get the cheeks
chin-
up, right, and all that stuff, right? And he concentrated, right? But with me, he went like this, pop, pop, and threw it down. And
Does this guy need a chin? No.
Right, and he need a billion of us too.
Yeah, a lot
and
of
he
you.
says we're making them just pop, pop, and just throw them down.
Throw
Right?
them down.
White dudes like you,
Yeah.
he really concentrated.
Well, I think God's German. That's why. and I think the wrong people won the war. I'm kidding. Trump 2020.
I just remember like I don't go to bed till like I've always been like that 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So mind you, and I'm starving. You can't go to the kitchen before 10. You know what I mean?
What?
After 10, yeah. So then I'm like starving, 3 in the morning, no money, right? In a dark attic with a quilt. It's freezing, right? Trembling, right? And like you start thinking things like, should I just get out of the business?
Why
Right.
don't you go downstairs and just get food?
They wouldn't let you. They had like a rule that you couldn't.
And you didn't want to creak.
Yeah, I don't want to creak. Also, I don't know. I don't want to.
Don't you have those
white
little
people?
What about
Bobby,
those little
but also-
shoes? Those little tiny shoes that tie your feet. Don't you bind your feet? Don't you guys bind your feet at night to make your toes smaller?
Yeah.
Isn't that
How
what-
did you eat? Did you bring your own chopsticks, or did you just use their utensils? How do you eat so much pizza with chopsticks?
You didn't want to go downstairs. You want to get out of the business. But then what? What woke you up to stay in the business, huh? The money? The checks?
Bobby, close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Count to 3.
We're just kidding.
That's so racist.
I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm
the
just
most
kidding.
racist thing I've ever heard.
It's funny.
That's the
You
most
made-
racist thing you've ever heard?
When I'm my eyes are obviously closed, right? And then
Oh,
Chris
now they-
goes,
oh, they're
looks at me
open.
and goes, "Close your eyes," right?
I can't tell.
You really couldn't tell.
Well, okay, close them now and let me see. Oh, yeah, no, not really.
Can't really fucking tell. The first thing, they didn't even know. The people in Indiana didn't even know you were Asian. Probably they just thought you had allergies or something. Who do people say he looks like?
What?
Who do you think?
Who do you look like? Bruno Mars or
Bruno, that's a good one. Bruno Mars.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, Bruno Mars.
I would say Tiki statue.
There we
in
go.
Hawaii.
Yeah, I would
what
say
I would
Bruno
say.
Mars or Moana.
I'll take it. I'll fucking take that. That's a Disney character, bro.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
In your face.
fucking
All the-
cartoon face fuck. I'd rather not do the gig than do the condo, and it's not a I think I'm so good thing. It's
Let's say
just
I'm a club owner, right?
Yes.
And you're headlining, right?
Yes.
And I say to you, you come in, I go, "Hey, Chris, big fan. Haha, love the Hayayana
yeah.
podcast. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
great. We love it. And that Punjab, what's this, the guy, hairy guy that you do it with? He's
Oh,
great.
the
Alfie?
oh yeah,
I love
yeah.
Alfie.
He's
What a
Turkish. Yeah,
very funny guy.
yeah.
Is he Punjab or?
Yeah, Yanni Smallheads, yeah.
So anyway, there's no green room because during the day we do this we do a one-man show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Todd McGivens is doing a one-man show.
He's fucking so funny.
So funny.
Todd
Right? And
McGivens.
he's doing a one-man show about his trauma and how he was molested by pygmies.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
he was molested
Oh,
by
Bobby Lee
pygmies.
doesn't act just like that.
Yeah. And then I walk the fucking Italian guy. But
Well, no, because he's pro
I'm kidding.
pygmy.
Yeah. So and then he goes. Anyway, so there's no green room, and it's weird. It's like you do great numbers for us. Thank you so much. But we don't really have any water for you. So if you can go across the street and go to the, and just go get some water if you want some.
Right.
No
But
green
so-
room and you get your own
Yeah,
water.
but we have a hallway next to the bathroom. So we have a couch there. You can just hang out there.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Initially, I would have just done it and taken it, but today I would just say no. You have to go get me water. I would tell him you have to fucking go get me water, and then if he didn't, I obviously because I'm U.S. passport or whatever, I brandish my weapon and I'd put it in his fucking mouth. And I'd say, listen, fuck nuts.
Yeah.
Either you go get me some fucking Aquafinas right now and some jelly donuts with some straws, because I've never done drugs, so instead I snort the jelly.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna fucking put 2 in the back of your skull. I'm gonna get away with it because my father's a criminal. That's what I'd say to him.
Yeah. Oh my God, I have like a list. I have revenge fantasies. I have a lot of revenge fantasies.
Right.
And I have a list of 1,200 probably names on a list of people that I
Could
want.
sell out a theater.
Right.
Sell out a theater with the revenge. You should do it. The revenge. Invite them all. Give them free tickets.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking Wilt Chamberlain number of people who offended you.
I know. But you know,
I'm trying to even do the math and think how that's possible. Is that like 3 people a day who said "fuck you"?
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
I was on this show on Netflix and I got fired for a joke because there was an international like competition and the Chinese team was competing and they fell off the obstacle course into the water and they called it the Beast Blood and I didn't say that. The competitor's name was Bin Feng.
Yeah.
And I said, there goes Bin Feng into the duck sauce. Now, you know?
Yes.
And
USA.
And the hypocrisy was I got fired, whatever.
For that?
For that, I got fired. Free comedian. But Bin Feng retweeted the clip of me saying that. Bin Feng, who I said it about, was very happy. He's like, hilarious, it's so funny, blah, blah, blah. He wants to come to my comedy shows, but I got fired by this fat white woman named Barbara.
Yeah, it's
because
weird.
Barbara has to fucking stand up for China
Yeah, it's
when
weird.
it's like, you're fat fuck, you have duck sauce on your fingertips. And you know what I mean? You know? Children who have Down syndrome, beautiful population of children to work with. One of the things with Down syndrome is, bigger tongues from the chromosomal deficiency. So you're saying that you have chromosomal abnormality.
Yes, big tongue.
Let me see it.
Tardy.
Let me see it. That's a Down syndrome tongue.
Yeah. My mother, when she was 9 years old, she grew up during the Korean War. She was walking her sister to school. Just cut to the chase. Her sister got hit by a military truck. Entrails on the streets. There was no ambulance, so she had to run up and get my uncles.
Right.
They took rice bags, picked up my aunt, who's obviously
dead,
and buried
and ate her for dinner. Yeah.
Don't waste this.
Duck sauce.
War-torn country. The Koreans, they'll eat anything.
Finally, we got meat. Finally, we have some meat.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
It's fine. It's fine. It's my mom's trauma. Don't do that. That's the most racist thing I've ever seen.
I know. I didn't take my shoes and socks off. Is that okay? Am I being disrespectful to the sun god? I don't want to be disrespectful to fucking Kung Fu Panda. Legally, that's Down syndrome tongue, a DST.
Wow.
And I'm not offended by it.
Thank you for validating my.
Say it again.
DST, Down syndrome tongue.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely. So
what else is Down syndrome about me?
They are typically, usually because of the chromosomal abnormality, a bit overweight. On the smaller side, usually lifespan is to about 60. And instigate the instigators.
They're all instigators.
No, I'm kidding. No, the last part I'm kidding. But you do have a lot of qualities.
Okay. Please, there's a comedy line, and you were writing it, right?
But that's what good comedians do.
I understand. But then you had crossed over.
Which part crossed over?
Don't fucking piss me off.
No, but which part crossed over?
I don't have Down syndrome.
Okay.
No.
I've never done a DNA test.
I'm telling you right now. I'm almost positive I don't have it.
Okay.
Do I have it?
No.
I can drive.
Okay.
Yeah. I know when I know how to stream things on, Hulu. Can they do that?
Yes.
Oh, they can.
Yes, some of them can because they have good therapists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can they do you have a pretty good KD when they play Warzone on
Yeah, I mean, when I was,
We had a really high functioning person.
Short neck, small ears.
There we go.
There you go, tiny white
flattened face, of course, but that's because I'm Asian. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's
almond shaped eyes that slant up.
Almond shaped eyes.
Yeah, right. Almond shaped. That's not fair.
Are they just describing Asian?
They're Asian.
What the fuck?
A short neck. Oh.
A tongue that
all
tends-
ears. Oh
Yes.
fuck. Tongue. Yeah, that's me.
Beautiful,
Tiny
beautiful
white spots on the
No,
iris.
but Bobby, it's a compliment because it's working with all types of children with disabilities. Down syndrome children, children with Down syndrome are beautiful.
They're beautiful
friendly.
people.
No,
They're
the
beautiful
friendliest children. Truly, out of the and that's also a characteristic of children with Down syndrome is they're very friendly and outgoing. You're very friendly and outgoing. And that's what it is. So I would say this, Bobby. Let me say this as a clinical a clinical therapist. You're talking. I'm actually it's silly, but I am technically, at least in the state of New York, legally allowed to say what I'm saying is you don't have Down syndrome, but you have many characteristics that are
and I'm fine with that.
Consistent with Down syndrome.
And I'm fine with that.
I would say you're consistent with Down syndrome.
Talk about sabotage. He's on stage, and I'm in the lobby of this. When you open, you go to the lobby, you get a drink. And this is like in the late 90s. And these two college girls were like, we don't like Polly. We thought you were hilarious. And I go, oh, thank you. And they go, you want a blowjob?
Just like that.
Yeah. I go, oh, thank you. You're right. So there was like, Paulie had a limo there, right? Some limo driver was going to drive him around after the show. So I go, let's go. I asked the limo driver, can me and these girls go to the limo, right? We're giving him a blowjob. And then the door opens.
Oof.
And it's Paulie.
Oh, boy.
And he goes, what about me, dude? That's what he says. Right? So then he grabs both of them and they walk to the tour bus because we were in a tour bus. So now I'm sitting in the limo with my pee-pee out, just, the rage.
Yeah.
Would you be angry?
Oh. Yeah. I thought when he said, what about me, dude, you pushed them to the side and started blowing him.
You look Mexican. I thought you were Mexican.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're born in.
Hey, how dare you, man?
But in the
What, have eyes? I mean, 10 out of 10 people would think you were Mexican.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I was Mexican in high school.
Yep. Yeah.
The Filipinos didn't like me, and my school was predominantly Black and Mexican, so the Mexicans took me in, and I speak Spanish, and I get on. Mexicans are, I'm not even going to lie to you, even over Filipinos, my favorite people in the world.
Yeah. No, right. They're my favorite people, too, as long as they're citizens.
I don't learn new things very easy, as right?
It's adult
Another thing
ADHD.
consistent with Down syndrome.
He does have a real learning.
I don't have it.
Bobby.
No, but Chris, he's LD. He has a learning disability.
He has a learning.
I don't have a learning
I work with
disability.
children
I'm
with
fine.
I work with children with
You
learning
do have a
disabilities.
learning
too.
I don't have fine. Stop putting it out there.
You have dyslexia?
I don't
also
have
has
dyslexia or
a-
nothing.
Disability.
He also has adult ADHD.
Okay.
I don't have adult nothing, man. I'm a normal guy.
Adult-
with
Yeah,
These are all like
normal
legit
human.
diagnoses.
We'll help you. I can help you.
I don't need help. Fuck you. Mitzi said to me years ago, and she said, it's a sin to support mediocrity. It's a sin
Merch. Sin
to support mediocrity, right? And it's like we do a disservice to comedy if we don't say anything.
Right. So who do you want to say into the cameras that's mediocre that
You.
needs to quit?
This is what the whole thing is. You.
I saw this one guy yelling on Twitter about what's going to happen if the Supreme Court justice sways this way and all. And like, you're just regurgitating articles you fucking Googled. And his thing is he works for FedEx. It's like, go fucking deliver the packages, babe. Just deliver the packages. Just mail me my shit, okay? Take a seat, hun.
Yeah.
Let the people who we voted in just do their jobs and trust in the system, and that's it.
Yeah. That's how Hitler came to power. Don't ask questions. Just follow.
When I first hooked up with Kalila, first of all, she's hot, and when
Gorgeous.
Yeah, and when I did this, I'd never done this before. When I saw her naked, I got on my hands and knees with one tear coming down my eye, right? And I and my lips were trembling like this, right? And I go, I don't even believe in him, but I go, thank you, Jesus. Like I was.
That's how you
Dude,
praise.
I was I was shaking, right?
Yeah.
And then when we fucked, we're like, that's my style. Tit for tat, you know what I mean? Pull in and out, you know what I mean? I like all that stuff, right? Before her, I'm not gonna say her name, but I made love to a woman. I fucked a woman. Made love to a woman, and she did the hula hoop.
Oh,
I told you about that, right?
Yeah.
So she doesn't go up and down when she's on top. She does, you know what I mean? She does the hula hoop. Right? And my dick doesn't do that, right? So I was just like, whoa, it felt like it was gonna rip, right? And then I try to go, hey, can you do up and down? She's like, I don't know. And she kept doing the hula hoop. And that's when I knew, I go, this is never gonna work. She's hot. She's cool. You know what I mean?
But that could have been a teachable moment.
No, she can't learn it. If you don't know up and down at the age, if you don't know up and down at the age of 30, you're out. There's no way you'll ever
done.
learn it. Yeah. I know. I just want to say this. Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. I don't know what.
I'm going to say this. Okay.
Because you always look like you're sneezing.
That's funny.
You were doing that.
Funny, bro. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you watch it. Very good. Very funny. Sneezing. Very funny. It's a fucked up disease. And I'm not making fun of the disease.
Your body, it's a crazy disease. It's like your body just accelerates.
It's so fucked up. I'm like, I'm not shaming them or making fun of them, right? But they're just be like, we just have to find the middle ground here.
Right.
I think that's what we're gonna get to.
Yes.
Right. The middle ground.
Eventually, yeah.
Because it's like I know a lot of white dudes who are angry, who are actors, and they complain to me, it's all minorities now. It's like, bitch. For 50 years, 60 years in this business, we couldn't even fucking Genghis Khan, John Wayne. They cast John Wayne.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what
But John Wayne sells tickets. That's the difference.
And you can pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Helpful. Yeah.
Imagine the Asian actors who auditioned for that part.
Oh my God.
Found out who got it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who got it? John Wayne.
I've never had anal. I've never received anal sex, and I've never given anal sex ever in my life, and I've never actually had a woman even touch my butthole. It's something in, I guess, in maybe the neighborhood I'm from, we don't do the butt stuff. So as far as the butt tickle, I don't know how to, maybe you could take one of the COVID nasal swab things, and you do that. You do an Asian COVID test.
Yeah. I'm playing Irvine this weekend. I'll sell out. Thank you. But it'll, and I'll crush it. Right?
Absolutely. The whole audience would be sitting on the floor Indian style, but what can you do?
No, they do. They do this, right? They do this like this, and they smoke like that. They're machetes.
Do you know what I feel like? You probably don't have a butthole that even smells. Like I would imagine, like you pull it out, and it's like it's like smelling the inside of a puppet.
I beg to differ.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look like a stinky because Koreans usually don't stink and they don't sweat.
You're right about the sweating stuff.
Yeah, but I shit good, and I have leaky.
And it's stinky.
I have leaky.
You have leaky?
So they used to call my, and this is not a lie, and George can attest to it because I've talked about this before. They used to call my dad the Korean kite, and the reason why they call him the Korean kite was because my dad would either get drunk or even not get drunk and be completely naked in a rage in the house, and he would be naked, just either beating up my mom or slamming the keyboards on my brother's head, which he did one time. This Casio keyboard, right? and whenever he would come in. And we'd be with friends, we'd be scared. But then as I would tell my friend, I go, wait for it. And when he turned around, you'd see a long white toilet paper sticking out of his asshole.
Nice.
Right? And I go, there it is, the Korean kite. And they'd be like, oh, it's real, it's legend, but it's real, we discovered it, right? And so it's like, and then I thought, and then as an older adult, I realized I have tissue in my butthole because we just have leaky butts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my asshole,
it's
just wet, and there's just shit on it.
Mild incontinence.
Yeah.
Mild incontinence. Okay, but I wouldn't.
I'm
think
sorry for that
smell
story.
so
I
much.
mean, I just
I didn't think
the
it
story
would
was a little
smell.
long, but I apologize.
Yeah.
I could have said no and just
like
moved on.
Andre's nice, sweet face. Like I would think his asshole's a nightmare because it's just how sweet and innocent he looks.
Oh, right.
Brutal.
Yeah.
He's bleeding, his anal fissures.
But look at his smile right now. You stick his finger and he smiles like that. You don't like it. That's like a scar for you for life.
I would think it's going to make it sound
The mainstream is going the woke route, and they're doing that because, like Chris said, it supports a whole infrastructure of bullshit. It's like, if I'm going to review a comedy special, if I need purpose as a writer, I got to review a bad one and tell you it was good. And that's where I find purpose. Because if I'm telling you a good one was good, I have no purpose because you already know that because you fucking laughed.
And that's why,
you know what I mean?
And that's why.
I mean, reviewing comedy specials is hilarious. It's like, guy, we know.
Yeah.
We review it in real time by laughing
We watch
or
it.
not.
Yeah. I knew that comedy special sucked because I used to put my daughter to sleep. Yeah. Okay? That's why I know it sucked. It was a fucking, and that's
But
why
these guys give themselves meaning by going, look, it wasn't exactly funny, but here's why it was needed.
Yeah.
It's a needed special right now, guys.
That's why
It's needed.
That's why
That's
Giannis is such a
painful.
fucking genius. That's why Giannis is such a genius.
Don't say that, or you're gonna get kissed on the
I'll
lips.
kiss you right on the fucking dirty Greek mouth. So he said, because what he says, what we fucking have done now, he's like, you know what? These motherfuckers, these magazines want to lie and say this person got the #1 comedy special, or go see these comedy specials, and then fucking lie because it's an hour-long snooze fest. Then guess what we do? Giannis sits in his bathtub and he writes articles from the New York Times.
Yeah, we've just
from
been
the New
faking
Yorker,
them.
and we fake them.
Bill Burr called me up. He goes, guys, congratulations on the New Yorker.
Yeah,
I said,
Bill,
and
it's
I
a
went,
lie.
"Should I tell him?" And I went,
Yeah.
I wrote that.
I wrote that. Yeah, he wrote it. Giannis wrote it from his fucking bathtub.
I'm just as American as anybody that lives in this country.
When was your first kiss?
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
I got that Elon Musk trouble weed.
What is that?
This is the kind of shit. It dropped Tesla stock 6% in one day.
Oh, my manager and PR person out there are just literally shitting their pants right now.
But it's legal.
Well, it's legal here, right?
Wasn't it?
Fuck it, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
there you go. I believe in the law. It's 100% legal here. Get some of that, Jamie.
It is 100%. Who's the dude that? Mike Tyson just brought you some of his weed. Is that how it comes?
This is the box of death and life right here.
Wow.
This is Mike Tyson's box of death and life. Yeah. Look at this is how hard Mike Tyson rolls. Look at the size of these fucking joints he gave me. I know the camera's not going to be able to follow me, but I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this shit. Look at the fucking size.
Oh, that's just insane. That's stupid.
That's for you, bro.
I can't
take
go.
that.
I can't take it with
You
me. I
gotta
gotta
smoke
get
it
on a
before you
plane.
get on the plane.
Dude, how do I get on the plane then?
You just think and you'll appear in the seat 4C.
You don't even know what fucking planet you're on right now.
I barely do.
How you gonna fucking make this happen, fella?
Is this the highest you've ever been, Ari? It's that thing. I haven't taken any edibles in a while. It's it's 4 times my normal dose. It's not just because you guys take 25 times your normal dose. It doesn't lessen that it's way past what I would ever take to get super high. I get on a plane and I want to zonk out 50 milligrams.
The girls at the dispensary think I'm
200?
weird
Why
because
do
I
they
buy so
even
many
come like
goddamn
that?
edibles.
They think you're weird.
Well, maybe I'm just paranoid, but I come in and I buy like a pack of 600 like 3 times a week.
Oh, like, what do you do with these?
Me and the fucking security guard on a first name basis.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eddie. What's up, Eddie?
Yeah,
he watches.
I was gonna clean my room until I had babed. Ooh, I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I had babed. My room is still messed up, and I know why. Why, man? Hey, cause I had babed. Because I had babed. Because I had babed.
Wow, this is great. We're doing the Chris and Eddie show. Woo! And Sal Volcano is my guest, my BFF for life. I took an edible, 5 millis. I'm fucking smacked.
A milli.
Like, I used to smoke weed. Like, I'm sober, unfortunately, right? It fucking sucks. But for now, it sucks. But I got so high in college one time that I called the cops on myself, right? And people have done this, right? It's pretty normal. And this is popular I don't know if it happens to everybody. It definitely happens to white people, where, like, you get high and call the cops. But there was a party at our place, so everybody's outside fucking partying. So the ambulance is coming, right? So here's what I did, bro. I waited till they were coming in the front, and then I came out the back door and went and got in the ambulance in the shotgun, right?
Oh my God.
And just waited until they came back out of the party because I didn't want to be embarrassed, like being carried out on a stretcher or anything, you know?
That's crazy.
I was still like so self-conscious. So I was just sitting in the ambulance by myself, even though I called it, and they come back and get back in and they're like, hello. And I was like, yeah, I'm the guy that called. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's go. Owen, we feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm
going
just
to get some air.
Yeah, nah, I'm fucking crazy high though.
Okay, you want more water?
Yeah.
Okay,
thanks.
let's do some water. Yeah.
Fuck.
I told you, you wanted to eat too. I saved you because I
Thank
like
you,
you.
man.
I'm one of the few guys in comedy I behave around. You and Steve Byrne. I like you both. You're gentlemen and shit. That's
Thanks,
why I wanted
man.
to have you on the show. Every time I see Owen Benjamin, I always behave myself as a comic. I don't say a fucking word because he's such a nice guy.
Really? Thanks.
You and Steve Byrne.
All right, so it's 20 minutes after the hour,
geez,
so
that
we
flew
gotta
by.
let's get smoking. Yeah. So just pick up anything you want, but I was gonna suggest the Honey Farm Vapor Pen for you.
Okay.
Because it's real tasty. It doesn't really taste like marijuana, but it does get you high, and as long as you don't take too big a rip off of it, I think it'll be a good base high for you to get started.
Which ones are the sativas?
All of them. Indica's in this right here. If you want indica, just load it up special.
Cool.
But just grab a lighter and hit anything you want. And that one we got to load up too. But we can load it. It'll just take a second. Just hit one of these other ones in the meantime. And I'll load this up for you. Pretty tasty though, right?
Yeah, good stuff.
You know I ate 6 stars?
How can you handle 6 stars?
Because we're in training, Owen Benjamin. You understand me? I'll give you a bag to go, and then you'll be in training, and you'll be a soldier of the church.
This is fucking so intense.
People will see you, and now when they see you, they'll bring you something for your baby, and the best edible that city has to make. And they're going to say, we heard you on the church. Here you go. You're in training.
Nice. I'm training
Nice.
hard.
And they'll bring
It's
you
a
mushrooms.
Fitbit.
They'll
It's like
bring you
my
acid.
Fitbit.
Yeah, they'll bring you acid, mushrooms, all the fun stuff that you can take in the hotel room by yourself before you see
just
your
lose
child.
my fucking mind.
Sure, with an iPod.
Yeah.
But-
Throw on some Pink Floyd, just fucking take
And that's
off.
it. It's over. We don't do that much shit no more like that. We don't go back to the room and put music on and sit there and meditate.
There's 2 Diaz stories that he completely, to the point where, all right, so I went and did a gig with him where, like, we get on the plane, right before we got on the plane, we're at Burbank Airport in LA. So there's LAX, which is the massive, one of the busiest airports in the world. And then Burbank has like 12 gates, right? It's a tiny airport. And so he's like, meet me at Burbank Airport, right? So flights are booked. And then Diaz, we walk through there. He's like, eat this. I just eat this thing.
You don't even ask questions. Do it. Yeah.
And then he's like, I run this airport, dog. I'm like, who says that, right? Like, I run this airport. So silly. And then we're walking through, and he's like, a pilot walks by and goes like, hey, Joey. And I'm like, is that pilot? He's like, I told you I'd run this airport. Okay. And then, like, it hits me how high I am. And then Diaz, like, we're walking towards a gate, and he goes, hey, TSA, this TSA agent. And I'm like, what are you about to do right now? Like, why would you draw attention to us?
Right.
And he points to me. He's like, check him out. And I was like, what? And I just make a beeline. I just walk away from him.
Yeah.
And I walk into, like, a magazine store, and I look back, and he and the TS agent are like hugging each other, and he's like talking to him. I'm like, I don't even know real right now. And so I grab a magazine, I buy a magazine, and I go, what was that? He's like, what was what? I go, why are you talking to TSA? He's like, dude, I told you, I know everybody here. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to ignore this. And then I'm sitting there waiting to board my flight, and I realize that the magazine that I bought, I left there. Like, I left in the...
Oh,
that's so funny. But it's really starting to, like, my face is melting, you know? Yeah, so I'm like, so I walk back, and it's sitting there on the counter, but it's a different person than I bought it from. So I just point to it, and I'm so out of my mind, I go, that's mine.
Like a child.
Yeah. She's like,
That's mine.
okay. And I go, I bought it already. And she's like, okay. And I just take it and walk away.
You're like, did I just get away with my
can't
bought
believe
magazine?
it. And here's, keep this in mind. I eat like a 10 milligram thing. I'm just like out of my mind.
Right.
He eats it, eats another one, eats a third one, eats a fourth. Like, just starts popping them like it's just Tic Tacs. Like,
Get out of here.
Eating them. We get on the plane. I'm like, just spaced out. Like, I don't know where I am. Total panicking. And as we start to land on this flight, I start to chill out. And then I go, oh man, so glad that like it's starting to wear off, man. I was kind of like getting nervous there. Like, it's crazy that you don't feel that way. He's like, what are you talking about? I almost had 3 panic attacks on the flight. Really? He's like, yeah, I'm freaking out right now, dog. And then you get off, and he's like, you want to smoke a joint? I'm like, no! Just wore off. I want it to be over. He likes to live there.
You took the 100 milligram on the flight back?
On the flight back, and I started freaking out that the plane was going to go down. And then they pulled the plane over to the side because of the rain in the Midwest. And they kept saying, if we don't leave in 30 seconds, in 30 minutes, we're probably going to have to cancel a flight till tomorrow morning. I'm high as a fuck. And I'm thinking, maybe I took the wrong plane. I switched. And maybe because I was supposed to leave Saturday.
You're out of your mind at this point.
Out of my mind. I'm an hour in with earphones. The plane was at the gate for half hour, and they made the edible go up. And then we drove around all over fucking New York City with Kennedy Airport. We were cutting off Ubers. I'm like, where the fuck is this plane going? And I saw little Arabs pulling over to the side. Fuck you. I'm trying to drive Uber X.
The purple is a satives, and you're going to want to do that to be chats.
Purple sativa. Yeah. So sativa is the one that's a little bit more energy.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take a 5 milligram sativa. Yes. Take it, and then you're going to take it?
Yeah, I'll take one. Sure.
You take one. Chris and Eddie show is going to start about 15 minutes. I'm going to let it kick in.
All right.
You know what it is, babe? Are these like
How delicious were they?
Amazing. Are they
Denver,
FDA approved?
Denver. Oh, this is all on the up and up.
Great.
And what was the dose?
It was 5.
Oh, okay.
But to be honest with you, I'm going to smoke a little as well.
Okay, good.
You know what? Because I want to give you guys an experience, so am I. Have 911 on deck.
After 6 months of getting in his ear about smoking weed, I was like trying to convince him to smoke weed. I'm like, he's funny. He's so funny without weed. I go, if I could get him to smoke weed. Because everybody thought I was crazy for smoking weed. So back in the day. And then I finally convinced him. We were in his NSX. He pulls over and he goes, okay, fucking pull it out. I'm like, not right now. I had a man bag with weed. I had a man bag with weed. And he goes, pull it out. I go, dude, no.
Very two gay things.
I finally convinced him. Convinced him to smoke weed. Finally. But it was while we were driving. It took 6 months. He pulls over and goes, pull it out. And I said, shit, right now? And he pulled it out. And
this is going to be a cartoon for sure. 100%. Polytune, there he goes. Let's ruin all this shit.
Dude, the crazy thing is, I'm like, I told him, I didn't drive for 6 months. When I started smoking weed, I wouldn't drive. I was too scared. He goes, dude, let's just do it. I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, listen, pussy, I got brain damage.
Gangster. He smoked it, and I go, shit, we got to go to fucking Baskin Robbins. He's got to feel that shit, because this is it. I finally convinced him to do it. So I go, let's go to, is there an ice cream place? There's a Baskin Robbins down on Topanga. I go, let's fuck. We made a beeline.
I got as high as you can get. You know that first time high?
And you never stopped. You never stopped after that. That was it.
That was it.
And then check this out.
Every day.
Well, I take October's off.
There was no. He doesn't remember, but there was some ups and downs. But that night,
I remember.
That night, we went to Baskin Robbins. He had a fucking hot fudge sundae, and we went to the Comedy Store. And he got on stage the first night he smoked weed. And this joke, I'll never forget. He goes, "Dude, I got high for the first time today." And damn, I didn't realize hot fudge sundaes were so fucking good.
January, my special comes out January 17th. Shit gets crazy. Joe's like, yo, can we do the podcast 24th, right? Now the pandemic is in. It is kicked in. No one's leaving their house. No one's on the 405. No one's on the 101. I make it to Joe's podcast studio in 7 minutes, right? I'm there early. Joe's there early. He does. You know what's crazy is he doesn't give me a hug. You know, whenever you see Joe, he gives you wraps you up in that big hug.
Yeah.
He doesn't give me a hug. He just stands off like he's mad at you, right? And you're like, oh shit. And then he goes, he's like, how you feeling? How you doing? I said, good. I haven't left the house. He's like, cool. We go in. He's like, you want to I could use a cocktail. And I was like, me too. And then he gives me my own joint, right? So I got my own joint. He's got his own joint. Start smoking. And then all of a sudden, I start getting paranoid. I'm like, get a little shortness of breath. Like, oh shit, I got the COVID. My throat's, I can feel my throat really intensely. And I'm like, I just ended up murdering alcohol to get rid of the COVID.
Tremendous. Yeah, those things are strong, Owen. Yeah, you just relax. Man. This is the devil here tonight. This is it. This is as good as it gets, people. It's a fucking Monday night on the Church of What's Happening Now. Where's Tony Bennett? Did you even line it up tonight? No, you didn't. See? You're fucking slipping, Lisa Ayat. Thank God Owen Benjamin's on the show tonight. Let's smoke this fucking bowl while Lisa Ayat does this thing. You want to take a hit of this? Owen Benjamin, this will get the blood pressure down.
Another hit, Owen, he's saying.
Stop, dude. I can barely fucking function.
Oh, yeah. No. This is I want to be around This is it, baby. Where's the fucking light? I had 10 lighters. They disappeared here.
You guys skip this hat? Is this like weird?
No.
Thank God we have the door. You can get on the ceiling right now.
Whatever, Tom.
No, where you gonna go?
I gotta go, yeah, I told my wife I'd be back in about like 10.
They're calling you a new soldier in training.
That's right.
You got like 8 stars. You're an 8-star
Really?
down now. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dog. That's it. You're the man of steel tonight. What happened to Tony Bennett? That was quick.
I turned him off because you were coming back.
No, I just went to open the door to give my main man some air here, because I've been where he's been. Thank God you didn't pop the second one. He wanted to eat another one. I go, no. Just see how this one tastes you. You know, I know you live down the beach. I see you out of the night smoking. I figured you could handle it. Relax for a little while. You ain't driving. You can't drive.
Right.
The car, you got to go all the way down to 90. Forget about it. I got a probiotic in here. I got some green juice.
How long do those usually last for?
Only a couple hours.
Oh yeah, you're all right.
Is it for a while?
Sure.
Ryan Sickler and I were in the parking lot before.
I'm so jealous.
Oh, and Ryan's always got good weed.
Yeah.
And he had some crazy sticky shit, and he was like, he's like, you want to smoke? I thought Norm was going to be like, I'm about to go on stage, which he was. And he was like, yeah. I was like, you're going to smoke right now? Because that was like so scary to me to get that high right before. He packed this bowl. Norm hit it, took a monster hit.
I watched him take a monster hit off of
coughed
Rogan one time.
So hard, tear came down his face. You know, like when you're coughing that hard. And I was like, this is going to be bad. You know? I took a hit because I was watching him. We weren't performing that night. And the show's already started. And I had that, like, you know, that anxiety.
Yeah.
Like of like a 5-year comic, and he's a 30-year guy at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't you gotta get in there? He's like, huh. I'm like,
don't you gotta get in there?
Like, yeah, it's all I could think about. I was like, you gotta get in there, man.
Yeah.
I took 20 milligrams on my last flight to New York, and that was too fucking much for me.
Really? 20 milligrams will do something to you?
Do something.
I took 50 on the flight there.
Nah,
I was
man.
fucked up.
I was fucked up, dude.
He's a soldier, this Lisa I had, dog. He ain't got time to fuck around with Uncle Joey.
The problem with the red ones, though, is I have to eat 5 of them to even feel anything.
What? 5? How much are the red ones?
125.
You see 5 of those to feel anything.
Well, worth feeling. What am I gonna get a little high?
No, I know. I get the feeling. I get that. But at 625 is you're like, yeah, I mean, let's do it if we're gonna do it. That's what that is.
Yeah, pretty much now. After 4 years of constant marijuana training. Like, it's not like you're filming a documentary either. It's like you just want to do it for yourself. You're like, I'll keep them around and see what happens.
So you think you get to 1,000?
I've been to 1,000.
You've been to 1,000. You've crossed the 4 digits.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
Pretty soon when I eat that whole 5,000 milligram jar
Oh my God.
in one show.
Do you ever hear stuff that's not around?
Apparently once during the show, but not before that.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
I do not think that Norm would want to hear anything sentimental, but I would like to say a few of my favorite things that I heard Norm say, that I was lucky enough to hear Norm say over the years. I started at SNL in 2001, and I remember one time Norm walked back into the studio to visit. I don't remember how old his son was at the time, but his son was young, and someone said, "Hey, Norm, how's being a dad?" And he said, "It's going great. Still no abductions." That's the first thing I ever heard him say in person.
Have you hung out with him?
Yeah.
I've never hung out with him.
I hung out with him twice accidentally on 2 separate occasions.
The
we were
airplane.
on planes. I told you about it, right?
I heard they are the one of them,
It
and
happened
he was
twice.
smoking.
Yeah, once in Vancouver and once somewhere else. And the last one, he was talking about, I quit smoking. He was telling me how he quit smoking. It was hard. It was really hard to quit, and I did it. And, fucking smoking's terrible for you. So we land. He walks as fast as he can off the plane right into one of those stores and buys a pack of cigarettes. And he's opening up it, and he's got one in his mouth as he's out the door.
He went off for an hour about how it's terrible for you. He's so glad he's out over it.
So I'm outside with him. I go, what are you doing? I thought you quit smoking. He goes, yeah, but all that fucking talking about it, I wanted a cigarette.
So was he being funny, or was he just a weirdo?
No. He was just a genius.
Didn't drive, right? Didn't he not drive? Just invited people to
Yeah.
go do tennis and stuff. So he'd be like, pick me up on the way.
His brain was just wired different.
Yeah.
It was just wired different all the time.
I also forget how poetic he is.
Yeah.
With Norm, I didn't know him that well in the 90s. And then when my dad died, I had to do a movie with Norm. And I tried everything to get out of that movie because I was inconsolable. And I couldn't get out of it. And working with him was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. It was like he was the right guy at the right time. I was inconsolable.
Did he talk to you about your dad a lot? Or what did he do?
Never came up. He just made me laugh.
Yeah, right.
He just... and it was, wistful and musing. And Norm is, he never knew he was setting something up or not. We were just hanging out, and all of a sudden it'd be like this punchline out of nowhere. But it started to become like work was like a church I go to. Like I couldn't wait to get to work and just hang around this guy. And I knew he was special.
Yeah.
And I've known people for years and years that didn't make me laugh as much as he did in that 8 or 10 weeks. So he's like a real special person to me. And the way he's funny, I just never seen someone get at it like that.
Norm Macdonald, you'd hang out with him, and you'd get whatever he said to you, but then he'd disappear.
Right.
And he wasn't on podcasts. He wasn't on fucking Instagram.
I know. And I had a couple ins to try to have him on a few times.
On the podcast?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like progressing, but I remember going like, I should ask this guy.
Oh yeah.
That kind of stuff.
I had an opportunity to have him on.
Did you just fart?
Yeah, I did. And I couldn't. By the way, probably my biggest regret is that I didn't spend more time like chasing my heroes, meaning like hanging out with the people or like going like, hey, I'd love to open for you or stuff.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have had more interactions with Norm, and the ones I had, I think, are great. Same with Bob Saget. I want to talk about Norm, Bob, because I know that you love Norm, and I fucking love Norm. I think Norm's maybe an American treasure.
He is one of the funniest people alive, I think.
Ever.
Yeah. And Norm is regarded by most funny people to be one of the funnier people alive. And we've had some real interesting shit happen together. It's, I made Dirty Work, so that's a year with Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
And it's like Entertainment Tonight was there while I was directing it. And for the cameras, he goes, I'm whispering in his ear some stuff, giving him some notes. He goes, why am I listening to the dad from Full House? Why am I taking direction from the video guy?
And Bob Saget directed this.
Yeah,
well,
there's bad news and everything.
This is the first time me touring with a star.
Okay.
We go to the airport and people are like, oh my God, you're Norm Macdonald. Like, wow, this is everywhere we went. Oh my God, you're Norm Macdonald. We show up at the university. He's like, I got to go golfing with the fucking governor tomorrow. They made me a fucking golf. Fucking governor.
Yeah, what is that game where you fucking hit the
right?
thing?
So I'm like, he's with a governor. This is huge. Who gets to say that? So I'm it's me, Daryl Hammond, and him.
And you both of you guys went?
We're on the gig.
Okay.
We're going out. He's
Daryl
telling us.
Hammond, yes.
And so we get to the gig, and is packed. And they go, now listen, there's kids here, and there's students and alum and the dean. and all these people here. So
that's the worst.
They're like, yeah, clean. I get it. No worries. I go, we're in Sunny Lake. He goes, that's why we got you guys, because you're used to live TV. Blah, blah. So Daryl goes up first, does his 20 minutes, does impressions, does his comedy. Hilarious. I go up, do my 20, feel great, crush it. Norm goes up. I'm not even exaggerating. The first thing he says, he goes up, he goes, it's like, I'm preparing. I'm like, this is going to launch my career. Are you kidding me? This is going to be huge. I'm going to be all. He goes, fucking, where the fuck are we? First person to even curse. Right? I went, oh, shit, he cursed. And he goes, so if you're gay, would you rather be the ass guy or the dick guy? This is what he starts off with. So I go, Daryl, you gotta come see this. And he's going, and he won't stop. He's like,
Daryl's just being depressed in the back.
Because if you're the ass guy, why do you want to be the ass guy? I don't know. First of all, he's going on. People are grabbing their kids, running up the aisle. I never saw a place clear out. It looked like a fire alarm was going off. But the college students were staying, and they were howling with laughter. And one thing, and then in the middle, after about 15 minutes, he goes, Jesus Christ, what do you want to do? You want fucking airplane jokes? You want fucking 7-Eleven jokes? Jesus Christ, fuck out of here. So the next day, in the paper, USA Today or the Gazette, they're like, Norm Macdonald's out.
Wow.
Governor wants him out of the state.
Governor wants him.
Get out of my state.
I just was laughing with Spade about how, remember when Spade did Norm's Netflix show?
Yeah.
And Norm's it's like just like this, and he goes, and we'll be right back. And the cameras are rolling, and Spade's like, just like, you cut the commercial? He's like, yeah, we just gotta do a commercial real quick. And then he just waited. He's like, and we're back. And Spade's like, was that real? And he's fucking with him.
That was, by the way,
so funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Dude.
My favorite host, they all mean something different. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what story about this hat. Do you go to commercials?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go to commercial? I see some signs. You want to do it now?
We'll be back.
Oh, yeah. And we'll talk about my hat when I get back. We'll be back after we mop ourselves.
He's just one of those guys who describes the most basic shit that we all know, but it's funny because he points it out. Like his Letterman set, the last Letterman, when he goes, Germany decided to attack the world, and you're like, that's so true. And then he goes, who do you think you are, Mars? I mean, it's just so funny, those little things where he's just telling you facts and it's funny.
He just states the obvious as loud as he can. And he also knows the secret of quiet, when you get real quiet, how you draw people in. And then his construction of things is amazing.
Oh, he's the best opening joke, I thought, when he hosted SNL. After he'd gotten fired, and then they ended up bringing him back.
Right.
He goes, yeah, so I got fired from this show for not being funny enough. So now I'm hosting it. So evidently either I got a lot funnier or this show sucks. That's how he opened.
Then it occurred to me, I haven't gotten funnier. The show has gotten really bad. So yeah, I'm funny compared to, you'll see later.
In 1998, in January 7th, if you look it up, January 7th, 1998, he did the Letterman show. That is the day that he got fired from Weekend Update.
Right.
And he wouldn't say anything negative. Letterman did many, many times to him in his face. But he first of all, he was fired. He still showed up and did this appearance. If you got fired off your main event, I doubt you would want to
promote it
and be out in public.
Right.
And that's all they talked about. And he would not say, Letterman was going, what kind of idiot would fire you? No, he's a very nice man. He was a nice man. He just didn't like he would not besmirch the guy that made
class act.
The most classy.
Don Ohlmeyer.
Yeah.
I met him once, and I was struck how nice he was. We didn't even introduce each other to each other, but he was just talking to me like we already knew each other. And I love guys like that. I love guys that just are already talking to you like they know you, and it made me feel very comfortable. And I looked up to him, and I still do. You know, he's passed, and it was a shock to the comedy world. Nobody knew really that he was struggling with cancer, and he eventually lost the battle. But I look at it like he beat it for 9 years, because people don't do that. But the guy was truly funny. He was he was a comics. He was a comics comic, but he was one of those comics comic that just breaks through to also the fucking the citizens and make them laugh just as much. I mean, the guy was just so special.
He's a fucking great guy.
He's my hero.
I love him to death.
Fun, maybe one of the funniest guys on the planet. Dave Attell, Norm, in that. There's something about those two.
National treasures.
I agree, and the fact that he's not like the biggest comic of all time is weird.
Well, he is to us.
I guess so.
The comics, I mean, he's not the biggest, but the comics, he's on. The Mount Rushmore keeps getting bigger. It's
I know.
Four heads is not a good enough amount.
You got to stop using that thing.
Yeah, it's a bad thing to say, the Mount Rushmore, but in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
That's the thing.
There you go.
That's it. He's in the Hall of Fame.
He's like on another level where he's invented certain things I never knew. Like he's taken comedy to this higher point, which I didn't know existed. It's I wish I could come up with an example.
He's another guy too that still does real comedy. Like when he goes on stage, he's fucking ballsy.
Yeah,
he swings.
Right.
You know, like,
right.
And he gets confused if everybody's mad. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Just a joke here, folks.
He keeps it real. You don't have to pull this up because it's long, but there was a radio show, like a morning show, like you have to do on the road for press, and he's doing one, and he's like, well, black people, they're poor. And the lady is like, oh my God, how can you say that, Norm? That is so racist. He's like, I'm reading the newspaper. I'm watching the news. I'm looking at the stats. They're poor. And she's like, oh, my God. And all these black women call in. They go, Norm's right. We're fucking poor. It sucks. And he's like, you see? You see? It was such a great moment.
What radio show is this?
It's on YouTube. I don't know. It's just some dickless and jizz in the morning, one of those things.
People don't like him doing things. When he was doing his Netflix show, someone specifically did not want him doing interviews because he got on the Howard Stern show and he wanted to say, well, if you think that way, you're fucking retarded.
Right.
But he didn't want to be offensive. So, well, you think that, you must have Down syndrome. He thought that would be the better thing to say.
I guess it is.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But everybody started freaking out
geez.
that he said that.
Right.
Instead, he thought he was like covering his tracks.
Right.
And so he couldn't do interviews after that.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
I said to him, one of the hardest parts about doing Update for me was not telling every joke the way I thought Norm would tell it. Like I had to beat Norm's delivery out of me. It still sneaks in all the time, but I really had to keep an eye on it. And I told him how hard that part was to me. And he said, I'm so glad to hear you say that because my son was watching you on Update and said to me, you talk like Seth Meyers. And he told me that when he said that, he said, oh no, my son doesn't know how time works.
The last time I talked to him, when I was quarantined in Minnesota, he would, I'd text him and I go, hey, what's up, dude? And he goes, what? Who's this? And he would do this all the time. I go, it's fucking Nick, dude. And he goes, Nicky, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing, I'm quarantined. And he goes, you didn't stand up? And I'm like, no, the fuck? I wasn't doing stand up. And he goes, what's your plan? And I go, I don't know, I'm going to kick it here, and then I think I'm going to go to Key West. And I go, I might just retire, though, and just move to Reno and just get, like, a residency, and then I'll just live in Reno and just work there, just be like an old comic.
Yeah.
And he goes, swear to God, he goes, that's a good idea. And I go, yeah, I don't know, whatever. He goes, no, maybe I'll join you. We'll both headline Reno. And I go, dude, Reno's fucking a mess. I go, no, I don't want to do it. So I go to Key West. A month later, he calls me and he goes, hey, what are you doing? And I go, I don't know, I'm in Key West. What's up with you? And he goes, when are you going to Reno? And I go, dude, that was a joke. I'm not moving to fucking Reno and retiring as like a comic. And he goes, fuck, I thought it was a good idea. And I'm like, no. And so that's the last time I talked to him. And then his closest friend, Lori Jo, I hit her up after Norman passed, and I was like, hey, are you doing okay? And she goes, one of the last things before Norm died, one of the last things he talked about was moving to Reno with you.
No.
Yeah, and I go, are you serious? She goes, yeah. He was like, he really wanted to do that. And I was like, oh, and then that made me cry again.
Norm was sick for quite a while, and he got sicker, and I didn't know, and I talked to so many people who I was sure knew. I thought maybe I'm the only one that doesn't know, and so many he didn't want anybody to know.
I didn't know.
And so, you know, being the self-absorbed person I am, I think a lot of us, we thought, is he mad at me? Is there something I did? Because we kept trying to get him to come back on, and we couldn't. He couldn't do it because I don't think he was up for it, and he didn't want to answer questions about maybe, you know, his appearance or anything. But I remembered when he went, everybody in the community we all thought we were the only one that didn't know, and we were so upset that we didn't get a chance to tell him what he meant to us. And then it was very quickly realized he would not have tolerated that. He didn't want it. He didn't want any of us to tell him.
He'd get gross.
He'd get very unhappy.
Treat him different or laugh at his jokes.
You reflect on experiences you had with him during the time he was ill and wondered if that had manifested itself because of the illness.
Well, we have recorded this a few days earlier, so we've just discovered, pardon my, I'm a little speechless.
Mm-hmm.
We just discovered that one of the best comedians of all time, Norm Macdonald, has died.
Yes, one of the funniest guys on the planet, one of my heroes, huge influence on me. I've seen everything. I watch his YouTube probably every other day. I just put it on.
When I first met you and I saw you, I was like, oh, he's doing like a Jerry Norm thing.
Yeah, completely.
Seinfeld and Norm. I think Attell and Dangerfield were my...
Yes.
Every comic you'd see, Joe Mackey was like Hedberg and Eugene Merman.
Wow.
You could always see who people were kind of influenced by in their first couple years. And for you, it was Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, I'm floored. I cannot believe this is real. I'm crushed. I'm hurt. My body's doing that thing where it keeps avoiding it. My brain keeps avoiding it, but then I have to remind myself that it's real.
Well, it's crazy to discover this literally maybe 3 minutes before we just recorded.
Yeah, a live stream ep, by the way. And oh my God, I just one of those guys you just never thought this. I had no idea I had cancer.
He was very young. 61.
61.
Very young.
He had another special in him. He's great on podcasts. I just wish he made more. And I mean, look, he's got a lot of stuff out there, so I'm getting greedy. But I think he's one of the funniest people. I mean, no one sounds like him. Amazing jokes, great takes, brilliant comic.
I believe Rosie O'Donnell was hosting SNL, and her very best friend, Penny Marshall, was there to support her. Penny Marshall, at the height of her movie director swag, is walking through the hallway with her head down, sunglasses on, baseball hat, doesn't want to be bothered, treating all these basically writers and NBC employees and me and Norm as big-timing us, pretending we're just looky-loos out on the street. Right? Just doing a celebrity, don't bother me moment. Flyby. Thank you. And Norm picks up on it, and he just starts pointing and screaming, Laverne! 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 And she didn't look up. She never knew it was Norm. She's just gone. Like I'll have fun on stories. I will post things on Twitter that are innocuous and read responses. Yeah. I don't get into the minutia, but they'll give me a heads up when I'm getting hit pretty hard. Sure. And they're like, just so you know, everyone's thinks it's a little insensitive that you didn't put up a Norm post yet. And I went, huh? I was like, so now you tell me that the mob gets to tell me how to grieve? Because I knew Norm.
Yeah. Also, it's like I felt I just posted one of his jokes, but like I didn't want to post like I loved you or something like that. Like, because who the fuck am I? Like, I need to come out and be like,
it made me feel so gross to find a picture of him.
Yeah.
Screen grab it, post it, and then I wrote like 9 different things. And this is when I cried. So I'm in am in the house. I'm drinking a bottle of wine, and I'm voice texting when I said, and I started crying, and I went, "Oh fuck," because he was just like, he was so cool to me. Like, you know, and the thing he did that was the coolest thing that anyone can ever do is he knew my name, before he needed to. Like, he just went, Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Hey, taking the shirt off tonight, are we? Yeah. And I go, oh, he knows who I am.
SNL 40th was a few years ago. I got to stand on stage with Colin Quinn and Kevin Nealon and Norm. And the SNL 40th was a night where everyone just got a couple things to say. There were so many people there, and it was really limited. And I remember the four of us each had a little thing to say. I believe memory serves before we introduced Chevy. I think that was the role we were serving. And I remember we all said our line, myself and Colin and Kevin, and then Norm just started talking. And none of it was what he was supposed to say. And Wally, you were holding the cards. And I will say, I haven't seen this much in my years with Wally, but you did a thing where you actually looked at the cards in an effort to find. And I remember laughing really hard, not at what Norm was saying as much as the idea that any of us thought Norm would play by anyone else's rules on any night. He told me once that his favorite thing about SNL is you can still, it's like the last place on TV where you can bomb. And, you know, there's a warm-up comedian at the beginning of the night at SNL, usually a cast member or a writer, but the commercials, it's not like going to a sitcom taping or other tapings where anyone is trying to keep the energy up during the course of the show. And Norm said that was so great because by the time Update rolled around, if the show was bad, you could literally just go out there and bomb. And that both made that level of difficulty something that I think he really respected, and also he loved, or I should say, he just didn't care if he was bombing. If he thought the jokes were good, he had exactly as much fun telling them to a dead audience than to one who appreciated them. And I think for so many of us, we came up watching Norm and we thought that you were on the inside with him when you were watching him tell these jokes that you thought were great and no one in the room thought was good. And you just felt this connection to him and that ability to just stare into an audience unblinkingly telling the jokes that you believed in.
This is at a time where in New Jersey, if you weren't telling dirty nursery rhymes wearing a leather jacket, you weren't really interesting to anybody. But here's Norm, this goofy Canadian accent, really telling these long, weird bits for 8 shows. And he probably bombed 3 out of 8 shows. Whenever he killed, which was, he would kill, when it was a sophisticated crowd, he would get him and he would kill. He would just go backstage, he'd pull out a deck of cards, and he'd make me and Rich Voss play poker with him. When he bombed, Norm would go to the exit and say goodbye to every single person who left. Just to be weird and make us laugh and be awkward for the people. He would thank everyone for coming after he bombed.
Serious?
He was such a nut.
I love that. That's a committed person.
You asked for some stories about Norm Macdonald and Bob Saget, and the odd part about it is that if I had known they would die as young as they did, I would have really taken notes. I mean, I remember one time, like every time I had lunch with Norm, I would let him pay. I wouldn't put in a dime. And then one time we went out to lunch, and he waited for me to put at least $1 in. And I said, come on, why ruin the tradition? And so he put the money in again. And I remember one time doing Norm's podcast, and it was like the two of us were just going crazy and laughing, and it was like insane. And then afterwards we went to dinner, joined by Bob Saget and Jeffrey Ross. And that was like just nonstop laughing and joking. I mean, I think that dinner, if we had been secretly filmed, that would have been an award-winning comedy special. Yeah, so I still miss Norm and I still miss Bob. And, but I'm sure they're happy to have like fans like you who still remember them.
Hey, to one of the great comedians of all time, and we love you, Norm.
You got that right. Big fan, hero. R.I.P.